starting. We are just on.
Okay. Took me a bit of brainstorming, but I came up with a joke. Like that, I got it on my first try. Okay. Took me a bit of brainstorming, but I came up with a joke. Like that, I got it on my first try.
Hello.
This is
Morning.
gonna be odd.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be well hard. How are we doing, everyone?
Oh,
It's Sunday. It's later on
I
Sunday.
just realised I want to get past this unit, and there's two ways I can do that. Spend a bunch of time to do them, or we have to do all 6 in one stream. Now, hopefully, because we don't want to be stuck on this forever, until our Games Workshop piles up again, and it would just take even more time than it would.
It would. Right then, so let's have a look at this. So,
Finish off the unit today.
yes, we are looking to do. I'm going to take this off. I put this on. I thought, don't worry, I'm going to put this on. It's nice. To warm myself up. I'm roasting now. Right, let's drop that down. So it is a Sunday. It is you and it is I. Where have you put the things? Where are they gone? Where's the plastic gone?
Oh,
Where are they gone?
over here.
They're over there. Go on then, grab it.
Already gonna start cutting.
Okay, so we're going to start cutting here. So what we're doing is we're putting together these guys. We got 3 done last time.
Might as well go.
We haven't
to
put their
main
shields
then.
on yet.
Might as well go.
Yep,
to...
we can show you what we're doing right now. Right then, so here we go. So here's what we got here. So we got these guys here, these Orruk Ardboys. Alright, so is that the boss? I think that one's the boss because he's got a boss. Or is it Banner? Which one's the boss? This one. This guy's the boss because he's got more teeth. So here's the boss. And we've got some sort of banner bearer. And
No.
someone very, very grumpy.
I checked the book.
Raw.
It says he's a standard barrel.
Standard bearer. Yeah, standard bearer, banner bearer. Kind
Standard
of the
barrel.
same thing.
Standard barrel bear.
Standard bearer.
Standard barrel bear. Banner. Barrel. Standard barrel.
Get there in a minute.
Baron Bender.
You're going to get there in a minute.
Standard Baron.
You'll get there.
Standard
still
Baron
going.
Banner Bearer.
He's still
How do you even say that?
I have no idea.
It's more impressive that you actually managed to say that than it's like what?
I tell you, it's
How
really
do you
impressive.
even say that?
It's really impressive the fact you can max out the mic from that distance. Alright, so let's get on with the scrapping.
Still scared. Maybe the next unit will say not.
Maybe. So we'll do
I'm
this.
scared of my own models at this point. At least it wasn't a hunt. No, the legs fly.
Usual drill. Wrong glasses. Pass me, should be a glasses case in there.
Now we need to throw on shoes.
No, oh god. Oh, no, we'll put my glasses. I'll put them somewhere.
Meh.
This is much more difficult without them. Okay. We shall do what we can. Be a lot of this, I think. Sort of like this sort of face.
Oh, I found. Sorry. Pardon.
You're funny. Right then. So let's
Comedy.
get cracking on it.
Found number 6, and I'm scared of my own units at these points. They're getting very strong. They're evolving. I've seen worse.
Have you?
But
It's
yet again,
need to adjust
but yet
something
again, it's in a Warhammer mobile game. So I don't know if I should be scared or not.
We'll go for that one.
Gotta flip over the page. Hey.
Right.
Question. Okay, let's just go for the first head I see again. That's a good strategy. I already saw a head. Nice looking head, I have to say.
It's Bonce. Lovely looking Bonce.
That big burger is not sitting well now that it's passed.
We did have all big burgers before we came on. We got from a local, like a smash type burger, wasn't it? Did you enjoy yours?
I really enjoyed this head. This looks like a good head.
Cool.
Oh, great. Slippy.
Slippy head. Bouncy head. Butterfingers.
The highest extent of butter.
The greater good. Right, so.
First spear I see is coming out. Actually, I know what I'll do it in the proper way.
So have you been the little man? We missed out on last weekend, didn't we?
You know what, fine, I'll do it.
I was out. I'll be out again next week.
You know what, fine, I'll do it the proper way.
We'll try and bring in the stream on Sunday.
I'll do
I'll be a little bit later than normal.
At least the next stream will be more calming because all the units are now getting insane.
Well,
to the point where I'm pretty sure at the moment our armies at our armies we're fighting with at the moment, I'm pretty sure they could just tear through them.
Are you going to show stream what we got, by the way? Do you want to do it in a minute?
Foreshadow?
You know what I mean, in the black bag down there.
Foreshadow once this series.
You don't need to foreshadow.
Don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm now saying that for the rest of the episode.
Random noises.
Random point.
Extra studs of metal on his mask, yeah. How many bits has this one got? I tell you what.
Don't worry, they're only little bits.
It comes back to the fact. So this is about 10 quid an issue, right? And you get 10 Orruk Ardboys with it. And that is a lot of plastic crack. So, you know, it's... I'm still impressed.
We're just making this thing look to be the coolest thing. You know what, fine. If we're making this thing look the coolest thing ever, yeah, we might as well do it now.
What thing's that, sorry?
The one we're doing right now. Any shields on here? Was it already taken? Nope. Is it? No.
See, if these were Stormcast, it's a bit like a unit of 5. I can't believe it's a unit of 10. We were going to try and aim to have 2 streams today. But somebody got obsessed playing Kirby.
Whee.
Didn't they?
Is 71 still around somewhere? Wait, who has whose shield? Where's the shields?
There are 3 shields there.
You are aware that one of them needs to belong to one person.
Nope.
Well, let me take a guess. I think I know whose shield that is. It's the leader's.
What, the thinnest one? I would have thought you'd have the thickest one. Okay. Got extra hands here.
So 72 still should be on there. The only problem is I cannot see it if it is. At this point, I'm just starting to feel all over just the fun.
You're still lurking off. We've changed the camera angle. You're still hiding off.
Finally! I found it!
Good.
If this thing is gonna have a really cool looking helmet, we might as well give it a really cool looking shield.
Yep.
Now his shield, as long with his weapon, is deadly. Good for you, bud.
Hang on. Which shield is this for this one that we're doing now? Right.
You done all the other pieces?
Nearly. I haven't done this one arm here. Start putting
That's
together.
a
In fact,
leg.
actually, while you're putting in, or whatever. Actually, when you start putting it together, I'm gonna run and grab my glasses because this is a bit. Well, that.
Well, I need to get a head start if we're gonna get all of them out today, so I'm gonna need to not stop.
Okay.
So we're instantly getting outported. That is already has one leg on, so that's gonna be helpful. This guy can be doing one or two things. Standing like he's looking valiantly into the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Or, which is more likely, walking forwards in a menacing manner just to slap someone in the face.
Mm.
Depends on how
I
you
did
put
say
him
I
on
was
his
actually
face.
going to clean this up before stream, but unfortunately that's kind of gone the way of
Depends
the
on
dodo.
which
So
way your base
sorry, that's not very
Depends
nice,
on
is
which
it?
way your base is. He's probably walking forward and patrolling the area from what I see.
Walking forward and patrolling the base. I don't think they really patrol. They just run out. I think they leave that to lesser minions.
Oh wait, no, that was the last one. Is it the last one? No, it's the last one. This next one is hiding. This next one looks like he's in the battle with a Stormcaster Donald, but he's not striking. Don't you just love it when the next one has an example shield of that, of the one you put on your last one?
Oh, are you giving me a brand new one starting again?
Oh, I'm gonna cut this next one out to keep you busy while I entertain the viewer.
Yeah, dance. Bit of interpretive dance in the background. Nice to get you dancing more.
Now let's see what's next. 51?
It's all the way down on the floor. You can see him there. Look, see where he sits.
Yep, that burger really making me happy.
You didn't eat all of it, so calm down.
Even so, it's still making me happy.
That's nice.
Even I feel heavy.
Helped to finish it. You had some people on hand to help you finish that burger, though, didn't you?
83.
83 people. I don't think you had 83 people.
No, 83. But oh, no, never mind. It's 82, I guess.
Anyway.
That is the head and the sing. So what I need is now the shield, which would be 73 and 63. 63, 73. Hiya. What's the time?
It is 17 minutes past 4.
And how long has the stream been going on for?
Yeah, 16 minutes.
Record time.
He's in a rush. He's in a rush, everyone. He's in a rush.
We're about to get halfway there, so brace yourself.
Well, halfway there if you include the stuff we had from last time, yeah.
Of the unit in general. That better?
Yeah.
'73 looks long gone. But I'll find it. I'm a snail.
What? What do you mean?
I'm a snail.
You're a snail. Okay. You're a snail. You're a snail.
Well, time to glue one together. That I'm about to glue one together.
Okay.
You must follow she says. Made sure to separate them, right?
This is a different part of that problem.
Can you
If you give me 2 seconds, I'll do these couple of bits and you can sit down and do the lot. Although I'm missing the back for this one. I feel like I'm missing the back for this one. There's the front. Where's the back?
Oh. Got to get number 50. Right?
So you get me that one, I'll trim that and then I'll go get my glasses while you start gluing,
Yep,
okay?
Forgot 15. Then we'll be halfway there. Anyway, yeah, this thing fits together really well. This thing could hold up. It hold as long as you don't be too rough with this. This thing could hold up for the end of time as long as you don't be too rough with it.
Okay.
Look at it. It's such a solid bit. I can give it a little tap on here. It doesn't fall off. It needs to be manually pulled off, and even so, and it is really easy to break. But as long as you're not too brutish with it, it will be fine.
Which is ironic.
But yeah, we're gonna have to.
Don't be too brutish with an orc.
He's a delicate soul. He has feelings. Orcs have feelings too.
Normally it's bash it. E.T. Oh, what's he dropped? He dropped some. He's a delicate soul.
I'm ready to glue.
Yeah, I'm nearly there. You have to have a flap on you. Mush. What are you doing? Right, there you go. There's your alarm. Right, there's your second one. I'm going to go and try and find my glasses. Are you okay to take charge? Yeah? Yes or no? You're not talking to me anymore.
Anyway, here's
Whoosh.
while
Make sure you do it in stream.
while I glue this together and show you I'm gonna tell you my biggest regret in Games Workshop. Now I have been into Games Workshop, and before the subscription I've only ever done like what I can only remember one unit before the subscription, so I don't have many regrets before that. But there's one memory, and that's to do with painting wise. Now, you may be thinking, Henry, how's it to do? Oh wait, sorry, Rylock, how's it painting wise? If you're not too into paintings. Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, there's one thing. You see, when I started the subscription on one of our first starting units, we had the Gut Rippers, and being clueless about how the building things went on, we just decided to glue the shields on. Nothing bad would happen. But then later it tells us in one of the painting parts of the subscription that, guess what? You were meant... No, silly. You were meant to not glue the shields on without even knowing that, because they didn't tell us what the symbols mean when we first got the subscription. Meaning that we glued the shields on thinking that nothing would ever happen, and now the Gut Rippers are going to be really hard to paint, especially behind the shields, because they're glued. Plus, we like to fully complete models. That makes it even worse of a problem. That makes it even worse of a problem. Because it's really gonna be really hard to paint behind that shield. Plus, if we want to get that as highly detailed as we can get it, and maybe throw a bit of our own things onto there to make it look more like it does in the picture that's not from the subscription, that it's just going to be very hard to paint that model, and that is my biggest regret in Games Workshop. And now I know that no matter the size, no matter how out open the shield is, don't glue its shield on. You'll be regretting it later. And that's one of these things that shaped my knowledge of doing Games Workshop permanently, meaning that it had a good and a bad in that experience. and but my biggest triumph in Games Workshop was actually was a very, very big triumph. That I only triumph now. That back then I just thought really cool model. No need to get too worked up about it. But now I think of it, that is my biggest success. And that is going into the knowing how to properly use the Stormstrike Chariot. Now, the Stormstrike Chariot is a very good model, especially for combat. It does take a bit of points, but that is worth it. It's fast, and it does a bunch of attacks. So you're wondering, how is it my greatest triumph? Because if I didn't know how to use the Stormstrike Chariot properly and didn't sync out my moves with the Stormstrike Chariot properly, I would have just lost every game I played. Most of my wins came from that singular model, and most of it came down relying on the Stormstrike Chariot, or else my opponent would either get the victory before I could finish off their army, or get the victory before I could or manage to take my other units down, preventing my Stormstrike Chariot from doing anything. But no, I've learned how to properly use the Stormstrike Chariot in my own way, and it's very working considering I can it's working very well considering since I can beat that in Games Workshop, and that's for one or two reasons. Don't tell him that I put this on here, but he has bad dice luck, and the Stormstrike Chariot, which is almost guaranteed to almost take out a unit. I've never even before I had the Stormstrike, I couldn't even win originally with the original rules until eventually and then it always came close in battles before I got the Stormstrike Chariot. Now it still comes a bit close, but yet again, he needs to get a really good unit pool for it to come close, and that's why I appreciate the Stormstrike Chariot so much. Oh, hello.
Hello. Sorry, I may have refilled my mug while I was at it, because, things have to be done. Alright. You're being watched by your brother downstairs. He wanted to let you know.
Okay. Didn't know Rockvilla watched these streams.
Not all of them. He's come off of it now. He just had a quick check-in to see how you do.
Can you tell him to get back on?
He's gone off onto something else.
I need company. Oh.
Probably something to do with Roblox.
Yep. He has an addiction. Even more than me watching YouTube videos because I'm bored and have nothing else to do. At least I'll come off. Eventually.
Eventually, yes, mister. Don't you pretend that you come off straight away. Watching you. Right then, mister. Can we swap out? Swap out?
Put his shield under his base.
Yep. Yeah, I need you. Alright. There we go.
Fancy gluing?
Yeah?
You fancy gluing?
I don't know if you want me to. Apologies if the levels are still all over the place. As you can tell, we've had a bit of a revamp at the moment, haven't we? Yeah, on the visuals.
I did a bunch of talking while you were gone.
Yes, that was very cool. Yes, we've done a bit of a revamp. So I haven't necessarily got all the levels right at the moment, so please bear with.
Did mention something a little cheeky, but yeah, I think I could get away with it.
What was that then?
Your dice luck.
Oh, that's not cheeky, that's just true. My dice luck is awful. But I play because I enjoy it. So that's what you got to do, isn't it? You got to find something you enjoy doing.
I beat you every single time.
Why is that?
you die slow. One of the 2 reasons I beat you after, like, what, the first 5 issues.
Yeah.
Stormbringer Chariot came later, and before that, issues
too
would
OP.
always come close.
That
But
chariot
now
is
that the
ridiculous.
Stormbringer Chariot is here, it's the best model on my roster. No one can beat it. No,
Well,
I
having a think
I
about
know
how
how
to
to
beat it.
properly use the Stormbringer Chariot, and hide your range of archers. That's one of the reasons I win. I just go straight for the people who don't attack directly.
Well,
They need to be taken out, or at least being thrown a tanky unit, or at least be thrown a tanky unit, just so it will never actually attack the big unit.
I'm starting to wonder if it actually needs a tanky unit or if it needs a distraction unit. If it needs something that actually just slows it all the way down.
Oh, you're thinking about how to beat my Stormstrike.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You can't distract my Stormstrike. It's going for your range.
Well, this is it, isn't it? So I have to start doing a bit more clever positioning. The way the scenarios are set out at the moment, it's a little bit favours the chariot, I think. How did I just have that?
No. I mean, it's literally at the moment the only big beast card that we can throw in. Like, we don't have any big beast cards. Big beast cards to bring out. This thing represents that, meaning that they have no choice but to throw it in.
Right. I don't know what that means, but okay.
You know those random cards?
Am I missing a bit of arm? I feel like there should be a bit of arm here. Oh no, that's his. Is that this? Okay. Yeah. No, because that's straight to his shoulder. It's missing a bit of arm. You just double check this one. Is there a bit of arm that comes with it? This one's fine.
Doesn't seem so. His arms are just stumps. All of their arms are just stumps.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'll have a look. I'll have a look properly in a second. Let's see. Right. So you see what problem here, right? So here's that. That goes on there like that. Oh, is it meant to be round like this way? Okay, yeah. So it's in front of itself. He's guarding himself. All right.
Make sure that doesn't get into the wrong hands.
Where's that one going? Is that for that one?
Yep.
Okay. Right then, chili beans. So hopefully you're sort of following along if you need. So as we're going through, if there's any sort of other kits,
this one
hopefully you find what we're doing here a bit useful.
This one actually needs an arm.
That one does need an arm. That's better. That makes much more sense now. It's hunched. That makes much more sense.
Next up are the finishing details. Time to do the tradition. The tradition of first head I see is being this model's head. Oh, 47! That's a good looking head, I must say.
Top notch bonds.
Oh wait, wrong
Oh!
It's in the head, I got you. Wait, no, you already have a head. Give me that back.
It's going to look absolutely mint when that goes on. Look at him. definitely brutal but cunning. Love it. And
This is the thing that's gonna be a ridiculous unit.
And do you know what? Do you know what's a good job we're doing this unit at the moment? Do you know what month it is?
What?
October. Every year. This month is October.
I mean, if we manage to finish the subscription before it ends, then yeah, it is actually October. But other than now, it's spooky season.
It is spooky season.
So we
Spooky,
don't really have
skeletons.
So we don't even have something to show. I mean, unless if you want to see a very scary unit, if you're not a Marines player. I can't show you anything scary.
Right, so that's one half done.
Does anyone here want to see something scary if you're not a Marines player?
A what? A Marines player? Space Marine player. What's the same? What are we on about? Royal Marines?
Does anyone want to see something scary if you're not a Marines player?
Go on then.
There's only one unit that you're going to be scared of when it's placed on the field.
I don't know.
At least it...
You like that? I like that. I want one of them. I'm getting one of them. Yes, I am getting one of those.
It's scary for anyone It's scary for anyone who's not a Marines player. Any dreadnought is.
It's going to have multi-melters and it's going to be green. And it will purge it with fire.
I love Tyranids.
Well, this is what's cool. So once we finish the old Stormbringer, I think we could probably get quite a bit of painting on with you. So we could definitely do some practice because I think there are some really good, quick techniques we could teach you.
Plus, they're unique every time with their different biomorphic shapes. Everyone looks different.
Well, yes, but they do have some shapes they tend to follow. It's like bees. I mean, they do look different in their own little way, but they generally conform to something.
Explain to me how a psychophage looks the same as a balloon.
No, it doesn't look like a... Dude, that's not what I'm saying.
You know one of those flying guys that you see that look like balloons to me?
Right.
Explain how that looks like a psychophage. Explain how a psychophage looks like any Tyranid.
A psychophage looks like any Tyranid. Well, it's got a lot of the same sort of armor panels. The skin's going to be
the armor. Yeah, of course. The color stays the same. They are still technically in the same. They're in the same classification of species.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. Let's just go over this. They're probably in the same class of. They're in the same. Look, a psychophage is probably a different species to a regular gunner. It's just in the same kind of group that the gunners are classified in under the chart of animal kingdoms.
I think you're looking. Yeah, I mean. So when GW do their stuff, they like to get real world analogies because it helps to sort of ground what they're doing. So although it is set in the far future, in the case of 40k, or a fantasy realm for this one, when you look at a model though, it makes sense because that's what you want. You need it to make sense.
Or just throw it beyond comprehension, like Psychophage.
Yeah, the Psychophage is there, but having said that, you could believe that this is a horrible, nasty gribbly from outer space. It is a nasty little alien thing, and that it could be forming in the way it does, and behaving in the way it does, in the way that Tyranids move from planet to planet, and the idea of them evolving differently to deal with different scenarios and everything like that. You're like, yeah, that all makes sense. It's what is it called? Interior logic.
Okay. Then one reason why this makes sense. Okay. An orc in space.
Yes.
How in the...
Because
orcs are depicted as, in most media, as being dumb brutes.
Oh, but they're so much more than that, dude. So much more.
And if you're going into 40k blinded and see an orc in space, explain one reason how that makes sense.
Right. Firstly, orcs are really tough. Like, if they cut an arm off and then sewed it back on again, it would grow back on again. Okay? Orcs are stupidly tough. Okay? That's the first thing. Secondly, is they don't have sort of babies in the normal way. They have spores. Alright? And these things can float on bits of debris. Okay? Thirdly,
so they basically just don't need to breathe oxygen.
Well, they're just resilient. This is the thing. If orcs...
So they just ignore death.
If orcs ever got themselves organised together, if they started communicating like other armies, then it would be a really bad day for everybody. There's not a single race which will be sitting there and go, yeah, we're fine. Even the Nids would have to deal with the fact that the orcs are coming. Because they are ridiculously bloody...
Chaos.
Chaos will be in trouble.
Why?
Well, chaos corrupt, but it's difficult to corrupt an orc to stop it doing from what it's already doing, which is it's going to come for you. So there's that. What was I going to say also is that they're not as stupid. I mean, yeah, they're brutal, but they do have mechs and stuff like that. So they do have a level. I mean, it's not like really elegant. If you
jump into a Warhammer store, see an orc, and it's called under a category called Space Orcs, you're going to think that whoever made this franchise is instantly needs to make the best lore, and in reality they're just really resilient, and they just have big brain.
Right, yeah. Just remember, orcs, they're not out drooling idiots. Okay? Orcs have organisation. They have technology, very, very basic. It works. Yeah, some of it is very, very scary. Sometimes it's only because it believes it works. Red ones go faster because that's what they believe. Purple makes things disappear, and yellow is a lucky color, or blue is a lucky color. So it's those sorts of things. So yeah, you can't orcs. And the way that they move between the stars is on space hulks. So, or on great big asteroids, they sort of nick an asteroid, bolt loads of stuff onto it, stick on a big engine, and just power the engine up until the rock starts moving, and off they go.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense if you've been doing it for a while, but if you all of a sudden see Space Orcs, you're going to think that they need the most insane lore, and yet they're just met with Space Orcs are resilient and just have big brain, unlike most
that's
orcs.
not fair. That's not fair. Saying stuff like that. Or if you come in, you'd be like, "No, this is weird." No, I think that's a bit harsh. I think anyone coming in new to the hobby would see an army which is big, it's fun, it's absolutely crazy. It allows you to modify and convert so many different things. You don't have to worry about it being pristine, neat lines. So, like for example, if you're going to collect Eldari, really, really cool because they've got low numbers, allowing you to paint them up a lot quicker. But
there's only one thing I need to say that follows all those classifications really well. Tyranids.
Yeah.
Different species. Fit all those classifications perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Eldari changes their colour scheme once in a while. While chaos is just random stuff, because chaos is chaos and will corrupt whatever if they can.
Mm-hmm.
And in the Marines, well, they wear certain things to match their faction chapter and everything.
Yeah.
Meaning that basically they never change suits of armor.
Well, they can.
And then you have Tyranids. Come in a bunch of different colours.
Hang on, where's this back from? I've got a back when I've already got a back.
Oh, shizzle sticks.
What have you given me? No, not this one here. Where's this from?
Oh, yeah, that one for the next one.
Hang on, that's for the next one. Yes, those two fit together. And then I've got one arm, the other arm, a bit of an extra, a head, a shield, weapon. Right, okay. So done that one. Yeah, sometimes you're a little bit harsh, I think, on certain things. I think you make assumptions because that's how you think, and you assume that other people think the same thing too. Orcs are crazy, and they can loot as well, so you can have like a looted lemon russ and all that kind of nonsense. I mean, I don't see them doing a looted craft speeder, and all their vehicles as well. Don't forget their vehicles. They like the boomdacker wagon and all those sorts of things.
I mean, I really can't relate because I'm not an orc player, and I barely have any interest in orcs other than models are cool. The only other interest I have is just it's orcs. How does it? How they even evolved that way?
Don't overthink it, mate. Chat, did I already do that one? Oh dear, itch. Alright.
Like they became so resilient that they became so resilient and smart that they're basically a prime species now. Tyranids need multiple species to be a really powerful army. The orcs do it with one. Space Marines need to be enhanced. Orcs are just like that. Eldari need to be trained. Orcs are just like that.
Eldari do go through a lot of training because they are phenomenally old. But don't misunderstand the fact that Eldari do have natural capabilities as well. They're fast. They're agile. They're intelligent. So, you know, they make great fighters.
The Militarum needs a load of people and units to be what it is today.
That's true.
Orcs have a regular sized population that just keeps growing by every second.
Yes, something like that. He's gone quiet now. He's thinking.
I'm thinking of other armies. Necrons. They're shattered souls that need to run around space, create hives, and have insane robot suits and insane psychic capabilities. Orcs are just orcs.
Orcs have insane psychic capabilities as well.
Yes, but yet again, they don't even realise they have those capabilities.
That's true. Well, no, they do. They still have weird boys.
What's weird boys?
Orc psychers. They're called that because they're a bit weird.
What do they do?
What do? Try not to blow up normally.
So they actually have an understanding of their power.
Yeah.
But yet again, because they have an understanding of their power, they're in so much danger.
Alright, let's see what's going on there. Haven't had a chance to do any checking. I don't think we've got anyone with us at the moment, but you never know.
Hello.
That one there.
Number 32.
How are we doing?
Where's 32?
Yeah, just us at the moment. That's fine.
Where's number 32?
I don't know. I put all of these here. That's for the other one, and then these are the ones we've got. You've got 4 bits. I don't know which bits you're after.
Number.
Let me
32.
take a slip.
It's a weird thing. It's
Iron
a weird
things.
tiny little thing. And we missed it any second.
Weird statement. Right. How's things looking? Just looking at the old channel. Maybe I have to up the FPS a bit because it's looking a bit sluggish.
I don't know if it means 13 or not. This thing could be anywhere and I might not realize.
Just checking. Yeah. No, it's doing stuff. It's doing stuff. It's just a bit slow. He's just a bit slow. Gotta up the FPS. Now, let's get this one set together. 6.
I found it.
What you found?
That thing is missing.
Is it the lost treasure this year, Madre?
Yes.
Excellent. Anyway, come over with
Whatever
your
you
Come
do,
over with your black bag.
Do not lose
God,
this.
where the hell's that from?
You know, orcs.
That is a tiny piece.
They're strong.
Yes.
You wouldn't think they'd had such a small piece. Unlike Space Marines who have details put onto their armor.
Yep.
Look at the Dreadnought. Even this thing had really smaller wards on it. Still is brutal.
What, you think the Brutalis Dreadnought's a bit brutal, do you? It's a thought. It's a thought.
But Dreadnought, I just realised, Dreadnoughts are Dreadnoughts. Guess what? Because they're dead and can have their minds transferred into an improved body.
Well, it's not. No, it's not. It's not their minds. It's like what's left of them is put into a special box.
Orcs are orcs.
Orcs. You're gonna keep saying that, aren't you?
I have a feeling that he's gonna run.
Oh, and you also have Chaos.
He's off on one.
Chaos, a really strong force. It took its time. It strategizes very well. Corrupts the entire multiverse. Well, galaxy at the moment. We have no idea how long its control is. Orcs are orcs in Chaos. Orcs are orcs, and everyone fears orcs.
You should do. They're brutal and nasty.
Like, the only thing we have is Salamander, which burn the orcs.
I'm missing an arm.
Which?
I am genuinely missing a bit of arm. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Oh, there.
How'd you lose an arm?
I didn't lose an arm. I just misplaced it.
How'd you misplace an arm anyway?
I tell you what, I did absolutely love. So when they updated the Astra Militarum army, old Yarrick.
Time to do that tradition
Yarrick
again.
is no more.
The first head I see is being the head of this model.
Mm-hmm. But the Yarrick is no more due to Angron.
Ooh, yeah.
And then all of the memes came out about how Angron is going to be in massive trouble now.
What's an Angron?
Angron's Demon Primarch, in charge of the World Eaters. Who's like a massive demon Primarch. But they're all the memes were like he's got to have a massive problem now because he killed Yarrick.
Who's Yarrick?
Commissar Yarrick.
Who's Commissar?
Commissar Yarrick is part of the Astra Militarum. He's one of like the oldest characters. And for the update, they bumped him off. Angron bumped him off in the most recent update. And Angron is a great big angry demon prince, one of the hittiest, fightiest things in the whole universe. And he took out Yarrick. And Yarrick's long-time opponent was Ghazghkull Thraka, who was a great, huge, massive orc, very, very hitty, who actually respected Yarrick because Yarrick kept beating him and defeating him, and so he was the only human he actually had any respect for. Angron took him out, and he's super hitty and super fighty, and it's just like we need to see that fight. We need to see what happens next.
Orcs are orcs. He's dead.
Orcs are orcs.
He's not living the next attack. He's coming in there like a ballistic missile. He's hiding in a corner.
Mm-hmm.
He's running.
Yes, the memes made me laugh quite a lot. Who was it? Grimgor Ironhide. That was it. So in the world that was, there was a great big invasion. So a chaos guy called Archaon came.
Bro needs to leave the galaxy of any chance of escaping him.
There was a massive last battle going on. See, this is why I love orcs. There was a massive battle going on, right? And there was a human hero called Volton, and he was fighting Archaon, and Archaon had the upper hand, and I think Volton was on the floor. He was knocked to the floor. Archaon had the upper hand, and it all looked like it was going to be absolute, just end of Volton, end of humans, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Archaon turns around to find this guy called Grimgor Ironhide, who is this massive, violent orc, who just headbutts him with such violence, just sends him sprawling. And at that moment, Grimgor goes, "Oh, yeah, I'm the artist," and wanders off. He's proved his point, and that was it. It's brilliant. That's why you gotta love orcs. It's just mad.
Oh, it's dead.
I love Grimgor. He was always on foot as well. Grimgor was always on foot, and yeah, he was very, very hitty, very, very stabby. I like that character.
Once you make them angry, they come to you like something.
Yes, it was.
There's no hope of escaping them. Travel across the multiverse, they will find you. There's no stopping orcs.
It was. Yes, it
They
was
just believe that they're on the top.
unimaginative, but phenomenally effective. Hang on.
You put one together? You put one together?
Yes. Oh, sorry, I was not meant to be.
No, you could.
Yes, yes.
Anyway, that's the last one for number
Where is
7.
it? Grimgor versus Archaon.
He's dead.
Oh no, it's more than this.
Bro is dead. He can hide anywhere he likes. He's not escaping.
Oh no, it's more of a fight. Get Snick in half, beheaded Grimgor, Grimgor's fine.
Who won?
So the final battle, even mounted up his lotus steed, destroyed by a sword of chaos, Grimgor proved too strong for the ever chosen. First he struck him down for a charging back before breaking his helmet, destroying the Aishir with a single mighty headbutt. Archaon was through our king no more, and what was left of the Aishirian speckled the broad expanse of Grimgor's brow, so just nutted him.
He's dead now.
Well, he's not, because he's in the new he's in Mortal Realms. He's in this as a chaos character you can have. He's got a great big like dragony thing he sits on top. It's got 3 heads.
Wait, what?
It's got 3 heads.
Did he get sent to the
Like
Mortal
once
Realms?
each. What like it's got like.
Did he get hit into a different timeline?
No, he just didn't die. Remember the whole of the Mortal Realm, the whole of the old world was destroyed, as in planet go kaflooey, kablam. But then from that, with magic.
Oh, I thought you were talking about 40k.
No. Grimgor Ironhide is old world.
What about 40k orcs?
40k orcs, that's what I'm saying. We're talking about 40k orcs, weren't we?
No, what about 40k orcs? What did they do?
40k orcs.
What did they do that literally just shook the internet?
They're just amusing.
So basically, just existing makes everyone wants to steer 1,000 miles away without an intense battle plan for this.
You got 40k orcs. These are them.
I mean, their models are good, but I still prefer my Tyranids.
Look at this though. Look.
Killed it.
Look. You know you like squigs.
The only thing
You like squigs.
Yes.
Squigs.
The only thing I acknowledge.
Beast nugget orcs.
The only thing I would acknowledge there of a squig is a squig with dynamite in its mouth.
What about the little baby one there with a grot on it?
I love it.
You can't see what I got here.
Baby squig.
It's the Beast Nugget orcs from Warhammer Fest 2021. Got a little grot on a squig.
Yeah. Did you just hear something?
Yeah, me. That was me.
Yeah. No, it sounds like banging coming from downstairs.
That is probably your brother getting very overexcited with this phone.
Me, doesn't matter.
Getting very excited.
Let's just continue. Okay, it sounds like someone's coming upstairs. Yep, that's coming up the stairs.
Oh dear. You know what's about to happen, don't
Oh,
you?
he's going to the toilet.
Oh, you don't have to tell chat that. Chat doesn't want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me go. Yeah. It's your new thing. Yeah. Right then. I need to get onto painting, but every time I sit to paint, I kind of freak out and go, "No, you're alright," because there's just so much to do.
Anyway. You know, there's one thing I think that can stop the orcs. A psychophage. Remember, orcs use intense psychic powers, which is psychophage's special ability.
They don't have intense psychic. They have latent psychic abilities, but it works en masse. It's the whole collective consciousness. So the psychophage will attack the orcs and try and eat the orcs. But this is lunch that's trying to hit your back, so you know. It's not so easy for them.
Why didn't the Tyranids just evolve? Why didn't the Tyranid just evolve to come up from the ground and snatch people from under?
They do, they're called Trigons.
What?
Trigons.
Oh great, now they have ant lions of the 40k world.
Yeah, good. Oh, yes. Trigons.
You know, you could just
It is Trigons, isn't it? Hey, did you feel the ground shake just now? Oh, go away. So Trigon is a species of tyrannid that is similar to the smaller Ravenet and often leads the hordes into battle. Trigons are primarily employing the high-minded stealth operatives who can emerge behind enemy lines and sort of capable of digging massive tunnels that they leave behind enemy lines and then use their acute senses to detect the presence of enemies above it. The emergence of a Trigon will often herald the larger tyrannid attack. Hordes of smaller bioforms like Raveners pour out after using the freshly created tunnel. Trigons are deadly close combat specialists.
Oh yeah, I've seen one of those.
Who make use of their six-clawed arms, razor-sharp teeth, and bioelectric field that flows.
I have one in combat cards.
And a spray.
I have one in combat cards.
You have one in combat cards.
It's not.
You like combat cards, don't you?
To me, it stays on the field for less than like 3 turns and just dies. But
does it?
It's only good for that starting attack.
No, Trigons take a bit of shifting, ain't gonna lie.
Nothing combat cards.
Nothing. No, combat cards is a bit different. Combat cards is a bit different.
Combat cards, they're just there for like 3 turns before they're dead. They learn that starting attack and be a good base on a unit, deal some decent damage onto it, then they just die and be like, I'm never coming back.
Hmm.
And yes, I still have one on my arm. Look, if you have a 71 point big gun that you use to just annihilate the warlord at the end, if you can, I'm pretty sure it's obvious on what's going to happen next. Anyway, yeah, Trigons in this. Anyway, yeah, Trigons in combat cards. Yeah, they're not the best. They're not the worst. Could be better. I mean, like,
You're funny.
if they had like a revive ability, which would make total sense for them, and get to have like the ability to like summon another unit onto the field and like get another unit into your pile of cards, then yeah, they'd be a really good and get to place and whenever they die, one thing gets to come up and instantly attack. Then yeah, that would make sense for a Trigon.
It would also be very overpowered.
Just raise its points.
Yeah, but the problem is that you need to fill out the rest of your unit, don't you?
Look, I have a 7. Look, I've seen a few people who are like, don't care about my points. Grab the strongest unit I can find, have a really small army, and wipe out his. Which actually works. That's why I spent 71 points on one unit.
Well, I've got 60 points on a Rogal Dorm. But then I've also got like an Exorcist in there and everything, so you know, got a few other bits and pieces. So I run a
yeah, because you have more points to spend.
Cards. No, well, yeah, because I also take like basic units in there as well. That's the whole point of the I run a Yarrick army, so for Yarrick to be effective, stuff has got to.
I run a hit it and kill whatever it is. Doesn't matter if I lose. I want new units. That's all I want. I don't want to win. All I care about is my new units.
How we doing?
Good. Just grabbing a few. grabbing a few pieces to finish off the model. How's it doing with the 6, by the way?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. This is number 7.
Oh, how's it doing with that then? Guessing you built it?
Number 6 I built. 7 I'm just finishing off the last bit. And 8,
So
9,
far, we've
10.
done 2 work of videos, and how long have we been doing this for? 1 hour 5 minutes.
1 hour.
Record time.
We're doing okay, aren't we? And these are chunky models as well.
Nice
There's 50
try.
bits to it.
You think I would miss out 76 gigs because I cut out 1 piece, you silly little idiot. No.
Okay.
I was talking about
This one fits together. 5, 6. Where's that tiny little bit go? Good night.
that is a humongous thing.
Hang on, I need to see this. I want to see where that little bit goes. Where'd that little baby bit go?
It goes there. It goes. You see that strap on his
Yeah.
arm? That's where it goes.
Right.
You
Okay.
should see a flat part that's not chained.
Okay. Do you want me to keep gluing or do you want to do it?
Wait. You see the baby bit? I'll
bit.
tell you where you go. Yeah.
So it's going to fit into there somewhere. Like that. So, right. Just to show you what's going on. So it looks like there's a bit of a strap here.
Now I need to flip the page.
I think it
The
comes
most courageous
like that.
event a warrior could do.
Something along
That
those
one
lines.
is pointing his stick up high. Why isn't he the leader?
Why
I
are
mean,
you
I guess the
shouting?
leader it does have an
Why
accent,
are you shouting?
but he doesn't.
Why are you shouting?
I can.
I know you can't, but you're also not. Oh,
Anyway, yeah.
that's a what?
Anyway, yeah, I love my Tyranids. And to be honest, my last priority is an army that you really... And my last priority is an army I have no understanding of, like the Orcs.
That makes no sense. So that bit on there.
Or,
somewhere.
or the Astro Militarum, because I never really asked questions about it.
Astra Militarum.
Never asked
That's a leg
questions
in it.
about it.
I'm trying to put a foot on him.
Plus, it costs a lot of money.
Where's
There's a lot of units in that.
Okay,
They
I'm
all
really.
cost money.
I am bad at this game. Right.
To be honest, the most expensive army probably would be the Militarum, considering how many units you need to buy for it.
Yeah, they're not. It's not cheap to get a big force on the go.
At least Space Marines cost a bunch of points
Yeah, if you look at the combat patrol for guard, it's only about 700 points in there, which isn't huge. Whereas other combat patrols, you get a lot more bang for your buck. What is your bro doing in there? It sounds like he's having a complete nightmare. I think he's playing.
I mean, it's not like you. I mean, it's not like you need all those tanks, heavy weapon squads, well, heavy artillery
Well, you
squads,
do.
bunch of soldiers to make an army. But yet again, whoever made this decided that humans needed to exist, which is fair. But yet again, we are in the future, and they are in an alliance with something that has insane plasma weapons. Guess they just don't have the resources to supply 2 armies. I'm saying that despite they having an alliance in the future, their advancements, well,
Who?
are advanced.
Who are you about?
God,
Guard and who?
Astro Militarum.
Guard and Astra Militarum. Well, Guard is Astra Militarum.
Yes, I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
All on the
yeah.
Imperium side.
Anyway, yeah. Plus, humans are really susceptible to chaos. Yes, that's why they didn't make too many advancements. Plus, the Space Marines don't supply humans with their stuff. That might explain my question.
That makes much more sense.
What?
The way this goes, I'm just looking at the stitching to help line it up.
I thought you were saying that to me. Maybe in time.
It is funny how chaos is keyed in very much to humans.
mislabeled 40 for 41. Also, by the way.
Yep. Is that another one after that, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not finished with it. I'm just getting the choose whatever you want piece out.
Okay.
Now, first thing first, it's time to do that tradition of which head I see first is gonna be this thing's head, and I just.
I thought we did the tradition of shouting.
And now, and yeah, I saw this head first, and I dropped it, but it's fine.
Let's say, how does this fit on?
Now, which one's that?
Well, if you go by the fold, that one goes backwards. Yeah, it's got to be that way.
Which one is that? One.
It's better. Come away. That was fine. Okay. And then this one here. So we're getting through.
That's mine. The first one I saw was 84. Well, I might as well get that one out.
No. Is it that way around?
Found it instant. On our second final one, and then we can finally move on after 2 videos. At least it didn't take as long as Durfy was.
Yeah, Durfy took a while, didn't it?
Mostly because we were just starting and we didn't have that, and we just thought that shorter videos.
Can I see that picture again? That one for the little tiny bit, because I'm really struggling to understand how that goes on. I have got tweezers somewhere. Where the hell are they gone? Yeah. Yeah, no idea where they are right now. So, where's that tiny bit?
By the way, we rolled over the screw.
What? Sorry. Where's that
I didn't even get to see the shield. Luckily, I know the key is 77.
Is that? Where the? Oh, be honest. Where's that tiny little bit gone? Where was it?
It goes on the chain.
32. Oh, it goes that way. Right, so there you go. So it goes.
I don't know how you're this far behind.
Because I am. Leave me alone. So
are you
if you
picking
look,
that up
you can
using
see.
the clippers?
Yes, because I'm clever. Right, so if you look, there's a little dent on that. So it goes that way. It goes on. By the look of it. Put a little tiny bit of glue in there.
Well, I just got the shield out,
Go.
did I? Yep, I got the shield. Need to flip the page again.
Yes, I have got. Hang on, chat. Sorry, you're going to see my back belly. Where are you? Where have you gone? Right. Don't know where they've gone then. I did have tweezers somewhere. But as is I. Normally, those things. So. Alright, that's upside down. That's the right way up. So this needs to go in that way.
At least I don't have to glue. You know what? Should we speed up this process by... Actually, you know what? You're not finding 2 at the time, are you?
No, I'm not finding 2 at a time. Maybe I should do. Maybe I should do.
No,
File
2
2,
at a
put
time
them
so
together.
we can both do them at the same time.
Uh-oh.
No, not
Uh-oh.
not a bad idea because the viewers don't want to see.
We'll try one last time. Come on.
How do these things make such insane trick shots?
There.
When you don't want them to.
Like that. Is it like that?
How do these things make such insane trick shots when you don't?
I mean, why do they
expect
bounce
them
everywhere?
to? One just bounced off onto the chair, onto the floor, on the spool, off the floor, onto the floor.
Sorry. So I'll leave Henry to it. I know. I'll come and have a look. It's alright, you can hold the fort for a second, can't you, dude?
Yeah, I can hold the fort about this.
Right, so it goes here like that sideways. So if you're doing this model, it seems to go in that way. Sitting nice and snug. I have no idea why. I can't tell if it's a bone on a piece of scrap or what. I think it is because it looks like they've got bones on other bits of scrap on him as well. So I think that's the idea. Right, we can put it back on his base.
Where do you think he got that from?
Some questions are best not asked. All I'm going to say is I'm pretty sure where the person they got it from wasn't a willing participant. There we go. Shield underneath. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Right, so we've got numbers 8, 9, and 10 to do. Let's go have a quick look and see if we can find this.
Here's all sticks. Chiron! Chiron! How did I forget where I put something again? Okay. Yep. I need to figure out which one of these. Okay, actually, this might be both are left leg.
Excuse much.
Which one?
Excuse me. Give me this.
Hold it.
Right.
Just have a short moment.
And we're back. Why? Okay.
Oh, that was close. A small detail just saved me.
What detail was that?
You see, these two were identical, and I put them in the same pile. So I was trying to figure out, but there's one dot on this side, and then and 2 dots on that.
Oh, so that's the only way we can tell the difference.
There's also a slim difference, but I can't see the back of the foot, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh. Well, if you're gonna stop walking there, I'm moving this.
Okay, if you want me to. Move it down the conveyor belt.
Yay. Now I need to finish off the final steps of cutting. Time for that final tradition of the first head I see as being this head of this model, and there's only one head on this sprue. So instead of using this sprue's head, we're gonna use the second sprue's head. Ready, steady, go. Instantly I saw head 55. Today will be the finishing blow. I also forgot about 84, but yet again, there was one more spear than required. 84 is that spear. But yet again, who cares? 2 more pieces I need to kill out. Those 2 pieces are 68 and 78. Straight off the bat, I see 78. One more piece. One more piece until this unit is finished by my hand. Okay. One final piece. I found it!
Yay.
That is every piece for this season of models.
Season.
Well,
This edition.
episode.
This edition.
Well, 2-parter episode of model.
Yeah. It's a bit. This one takes a while to go through. This one, doesn't it? There is a lot to do. It's you got 10
Remind
models,
me
but they're
next
not.
time to never trust a model that looks big and clunky.
Oh yeah, it's not. Just so many lines to get. The size of them.
Now I'm scared of the psychophage in every single
What is
big
with you and that psychophage?
Now I'm scared of every single big unit. Wait. Now I'm afraid of every single big unit in the Leviathan scene.
Right, you're gonna bring that over while I'm still scrolling through. Do you want to have a chat about what we got? Because I noticed you've got a bag in front of you there.
No,
You don't have to do foreshadowing.
We're gonna do a little. Okay, so after this series of Games Workshop, I'm gonna give you a sneak peek on what we have next.
I think people have already realised what it is.
Okay, then fine, but at least I'm foreshadowing the first episode of the next season.
Come on. Oh dear. 60 FPS.
This is called. No, I'm not going to show you the bottom. I'm going to cover that up. This is Combat Patrol, and it is the latest Sim 440k.
Okay, so what do you know about Combat Patrol then? So what we're going to get on this subscription?
It's a bunch of starts off the army, which is a very good thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's taking all the guard though.
Damn it,
And
I might
to
be
be honest,
feeling them
I'd be
as well.
happy with any unit he gives me.
Well, the NIDs are definitely yours. Guard of mine.
Anyway, I'm gonna try and speed up. Now I'm gonna show.
You can steal the cult for yours as well. What are you trying to get to here? You know that this one's been out for a while. I think people can see this one.
Okay, then fine. You've probably seen the first issue of this.
Yep.
So this is the first issue. This is the first episode of the next season. But
You have to start painting them at some point, though, don't we?
But now I have to say, this thing is gonna be hard to get. Every day we do one of these, it's gonna be a completely different looking unit. One day it could be Tyranids. The next it could turn into. Once it could be the complex material of Tyranids. The next it can be the metals of the orcs. We have no idea. We've even done premium, which probably most of you haven't even seen yet.
I think people have probably seen it. people are aware of it, then they will have seen the fact there was a premium one, and that's basically because I sat down and did the maths. There's a lot of savings in getting the premium, plus it works up to getting
And
your
we're going
rogue
to
built
do my
dawn,
little
and I
sneak
do
peek.
love a good tank.
For the next episode, it's time to do the sneak peek.
Okay.
Now, for this one, I'm not gonna be as sneaky because we've already shown this, but no, you can't see it from there. Okay, I'm gonna come up
What's an episode in addition to?
Gonna come up and
Oh, this one, Stormbringer. Can't see it.
That's what you get. I mean, like, you probably know what it is. Anyway, I mean, like, there's no way you don't know what this is, but I still like to see my thing. Anyway, after our next video, and actually, currently, we only have 3 more units left.
Got one character model for destruction, little character. One big character model for destruction. And then what you
now,
probably
going
went all the
into
time
this,
for.
I have no idea on what we would get, unless if you were to be a spoil the entire thing and just be like, oh, I'm gonna have a look at every single folder to see what I like or not. And what I like about this one is that they would give you acknowledgement on what they were, but it was really hard to recognize what they were. It was every model just put together, no painting, thrown together in one mess, in one mash together, and you would not be able to just different. And most people wouldn't think the common eye of it and be excited of just looking at the picture of it, because it would explain on what you got into the side. And the only unit I really managed to decipher out, and I was like, finally that thing came, was, where is he? He was this guy right here. And that was the guy, like, oh, I saw him there, finally he came. And that's what I was like when I realised he was coming. And I really appreciate all of you who watch our streams being here. Hope you have a good time. And hope you enjoy the show.
Yeah. Try and make a step up, aren't we, with our production value? We're trying some different things, aren't we?
And rock thriller.
And we have a rock thriller.
You can go to the Be Right Back.
You think he's been desperately getting on stream all that, I think so. Bit easier. Ooh.
Hey, keep the music down. It might be possible. Yep, that.
Right, so that one done. We're on to this one.
You may never know if the music's copyright or not.
Yeah, I do want to have a look at copyright. So first of all, we had a look at some of the visuals. I'm still not kind of 100% on them. I want to add on a few more bits and pieces.
I guess it's fine for your works to be stolen, and you don't want that happening. But then again, there's also the fact there's one simple phrase that means, like, stealing your show and making money off of it. Making money off of it can be like, and not sometimes many people are going to pay attention to it. And one phrase is going to be, but yet again, and people make money off of it and don't actually watch the show. Unless if it's pirated, I mean, I'm not going to be too worried about it. But, and I won't take it down. But, there is one thing that but anything that's not just straight pirated and they can get for a cheaper price is not to worry about. There's one phrase that can make it work, even though they try and make the game look as real into yours as possible. Non-canon. Like,
well,
that
no,
phrase
it's still a
kind of
problem.
solves
Copyright? No, it doesn't. Copyright's still there. If you use anything from that without permission, try and monetize it, then yeah, you can end up in trouble. So I'm afraid there is no single phrase that you can just whip out and say, well, I think you'll find blah blah blah. It's like, nope, you can't benefit. So which is at the moment why we've got no music, because the YouTube algorithm will pick up on it, and I don't want to get a ban.
No, I'm talking about if I made a show, I can and people, if I made a show or something, I mean, I wouldn't really care as long as it's not being pirated. Like, anything that's copyright, do whatever you do as long as it's not the direct game just for a cheaper price and less graphics quality. Just call it non-canon. Just call it non-canon. Leave it a day. Good for you. Make some money off of it. People would actually like to buy that. People would actually like to buy that and might enjoy it anyway. And people's happiness is what matters the most, and it might even bring some more people to the attention. But if you're just ripping the game, all of its mechanics, make it cheaper, then I'm going to report you.
Now get off your aisles. You know about there, little dude?
Also, there is a cat on the roof of the garage.
Is it a hot tin roof?
I have no idea which cat it is. Is it Pom Pom? I have no idea. And he runs. Okay, as soon as I tell people that, he just runs away. What is that? Was that? And now he's at the back of the garden.
Oh, if you saw the Aurora Borealis, just thinking right, I tried getting a photo of the Aurora Borealis earlier in the week, but no luck at all. I mean, you could tell there's a bit of a reddening somewhere, but I don't know if my eyesight. If you did, let us know. Because I missed that twice now. I'm desperate to see it. But I think I need to set it up. I think I need to set the camera up here in your room, actually facing out, because your room faces north. And put it on the longest exposure possible. What are you doing with your steam sauce? Right, and then after I'm nearly there, I'm just finishing. One more to shave.
Penultimate model.
Yeah, well,
you still have one more model, silly.
That's what penultimate means. But what I'll do is then we can put them together. I'm just filing all of them down on this one.
We really enjoy what we do, and we really want you to too. Yep. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments, and please have a great time. Please support us by giving a like and subscribe, maybe even leaving a comment. Please, cool. No hate. We're a small YouTuber, and I've only ever got like a few live audience on one single stream before. So please, have a good time. And be safe.
Yeah, we're not looking to make a million here, are we? We just enjoy what we're doing, and if we can have a nice conversation.
If we can, we might.
Be nice. I ain't gonna lie, mate. If we could, that'd be great.
But it's not likely, and we just hope you enjoy our content. We don't care if we get rich from YouTube. We don't care if we can do whatever. We don't care if we could buy every single toy ever owned in existence. We just want to have fun, and we want you to enjoy it.
Yes. We're on our little journey here, aren't we? And we're looking to improve. So, I think someone sing song in the background.
Whatever video you want us to do, whatever video you want us to do, or if you can recommend a game, we might be able to do it in the future. So please let us know what you would like to see, and maybe I might even like it myself. Because we enjoy what we do, and we love hearing you enjoying our videos too. And although you might not be watching this live, even though I still have all my thanks for you for even clicking on this video. And thank you. out of the millions and millions and millions and millions and millions accounts of you on YouTube, there's like 2,058,000, by the way.
How do you know?
Yeah. We just want to make all of you happy. We don't request big amounts of views. We don't request you to try and make this video one of the most liked videos on YouTube history. We just want you to tell other people about their channel so they can give it a go. So we really would enjoy your support. And subscribe, and every single little thing and every single speck of love or like for our video really makes me happy. So I hope you have a nice time watching our videos, because if you don't, I mean, because if we don't, I mean, just stop watching our videos. We want to make sure that you enjoy our videos more than anything, and if you don't enjoy our videos, you can tell us. Feel free to write a suggestion in the comments, but please no just general hate on this video is bad. I've had it before and I don't think much of it, and I didn't think much of it, but please just enjoy our YouTube channel and enjoy all of the chats, conversations and relaxing games workshop that is put on, and hopefully we might get you into a hobby or do something, or maybe even help you a little bit and explain something to you that you might not have known. And just watch as I learn to do what I do and be a good YouTuber and learn more about this franchise. And thank you. So please relax for the rest of the video on, and I will not talk.
No, we want you to talk. We want to talk on stream.
I will say bye at the end of the video, but
Where are you going? You're not disappearing off, are you?
and I will not talk very oftenly, but please give us all the faith, support and everything you would want to give us all, and please don't be shy. If you can't, that's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Maybe eventually or sometimes. But please, if you enjoy our videos, check out some other videos. We really want to expand into the world of gaming, but we have no idea where to start. So hopefully we get to see that later. And thank you for even listening to this text. If you made it this far, you're amazing. And even if you don't like our YouTube channel, in fact even hate it, you're still amazing. Because you are still you, and you get to like what you want. There's only one type of bad person on this planet, and that's the person who deliberately does bad things with no remorse and just hates everything.
Come on, mate. I think we're okay now. Yeah.
So hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
Right, well, we need to put these together. That's what we're doing for the rest of the video. Try not to drop everything everywhere. Right, what you got there? Dice?
I'm playing a game. It's on Roblox.
Oh, there you go.
Everyone's talking about it right now, and I actually kind of like it.
What, the game?
Play Ragdoll Realistic Physics. No.
Huh. How does it fit in there? But
This thing's a friction, Mac.
something's not right here. Because that's got an arm. That's got an, oh no, that's fine. So that one's okay. That goes on there. Yeah? Yes. So this one works. So let's get that one stuck together. Don't do horrible noises, Mush. George, stop moving the noises. That body's on there, and then this one fits on there. Yeah,
Did you glue one of them?
No, I'm just gluing the bodies at the moment, starting, right? Because I can't work out how that body goes. So I'm just going to do this.
Oh, I think I can figure it out.
Oi, Mush. Stop making so much noise, you.
I figured out how the body goes.
Not for life, you work at it.
Oh, it was simple. What you need to do is
So
you
I've got
need
now.
to...
Do it on stream?
What you need to is you need to put the head on first, and then you merge it together, and then it makes it.
The head on first. That goes in there. And merge it together. Okay, so where's it stick? Don't do that, dude. You don't know what noises just sent through the mic. Yeah.
Hopefully you will enjoy the next season as well. If your thing's not really 40k, feel free to rewatch the series. We're sorry we can do this from the first ever issue, and that would have been the first episode, but we promise to let you in on the first episode. And I mean, I might as well show you one of the things that one of the characters I've normally neglected on stream.
I'm missing a base.
Because there's one single character I normally neglect showing on stream. I just didn't think he was worth showing. But I might as well show you. I've shown you a lot of the army, but this is something I don't think we've shown. But one of the things we forgot to show this entire time on stream, is actually is a good model. And I honestly think he deserves more attention. This is the Swamp Collar Shaman. I just never found him to fit into a video, and that's all I want to show you.
What's going on here?
Seraphon, he's making a run for it.
Go grab it.
He's making a run for it. Seraphon.
Why does it not fit? Is this the one? That's the leg. That one goes in that one then.
Yeesh.
Mush!
Yeah.
Stop it! You're making all the noises back there.
You know what? On the final video, there's one thing I promised to do. At the end of the video, there's one thing I promise, and by the end of the final video of this series, I will bring in the Invisible Squid. And that is a promise.
What?
For the final episode of this series, I will personally try and find the invisible squig for the final episode of this series, and even he will wave goodbye to the first series of a Games Workshop we've done.
Well, it's putting together. We haven't painted anything yet, have we? So we've. But I think that's definitely where your interest lies, isn't it? There we go. Right. So where are we now? Definitely easier when all of the pieces are pre-filed. Really want to take the colour of these guys up a notch. So, although I'm going to have a look at what the painting guide in here is, very tempted to sort of follow the more mainstream guide. Yeah, I agree with you. So, let's start putting these guys together. Like so. So we've got his head going on there. And they seem to be going together okay. I mean, you do get occasionally little blips here and there. Doing 3 at a time does also give it a little bit of time just to get a bit more sticky. What are you singing back there, Mush? Well, the point wasn't repeat it. It was like, what are you doing?
That looks disturbing in this game. I catch on fire, and if I jump as a horse, it looks like I'm doing something. It looks like I'm farting.
Dude.
Yeah.
You're live on stream, fella. You can't be using language.
But everyone.
I don't care what everyone says. It's not everyone's stream. It's our stream, isn't it? I'd say my stream. That's a bit rude.
Every YouTuber.
No. Don't care what they do. No, I don't care what they say. It's not that stream.
Okay.
This is not their stream. It's our stream. We get to say what happens on our stream. And I want that to happen on the stream. I'm not going to do that.
I'm literally getting combined.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Well, you're going to need to... You need to pop yourself to your room, I think, in a second. Yeah. Much.
Wait, you can't be quiet. Pop yourself to your room. Okay.
No.
Go on, you pop yourself. Or you make too many noises.
No, George.
Sorry.
Keep saying that word. We're getting there. Nearly done. 2 hours, that's good. This is school night as well. Right. You come over here. Now, where's this bit go? That's his other shoulder, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that task, I'm assuming that metally bit falls down that way. So,
By the way, how's that little bone?
why are you putting your head in
By
the
the way,
shot?
how's that little bone going?
It's done.
Where?
There.
Oh, there's one. And it is an absolute promise, and I will personally write this down after the stream to remember the invisible squig for the
I'm
following.
going to sneeze. That's what I'm going to do.
for the final episode of the first series of Games Workshop, and we might even, and once this is done, in between we might even throw some extra series that you see in between.
We've got a lot to do, haven't we? So we need
things like my Brutalis Dreadnought that you do, or a few extra things on the way. And every chance we get, at every chance we get, or at every thing that we can make, we will make an extra series. At every time we can, or even theorize about making a series, we will start one. And now, although I don't really see much support, despite me never seeing the comments on these videos, and I promise to check through them eventually at the end of this series, I've never seen support. But even if you try and throw the most hateful comment and try and say everything is bad about this, we will keep doing this, because no one cares about the opinion of one single person that's doing a about some YouTube channel.
Right.
Throw as many hate comments as you want. Not everyone will care.
Hey, it's okay.
And
All right.
I'm
It's
just
okay.
talking.
I know, but you don't need to keep going back over the same ground again, mate.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, we're good.
We do not care about
We haven't had any hate.
We only care about
Don't you worry.
if you like this channel or not. And if you don't like this channel, why are you even here?
Let's just get some people watching first of all before we worry about anything else, okay? But yeah, we're okay. We are non-judgmental. Right, there we go. That is a big lot of orc, isn't it?
Only problem is we need to find an isolated position for them so we don't get mixed up with the shoot.
Not everyone.
Yeah, so that we can do that off air. That's not a problem, is it?
Not everyone has to like this channel.
Right.
Now at the end of the series,
really appreciate.
Now at the end of the series, there will be one thing.
Battery ran out.
I'll do that in a second.
Anyway, after this series, me and Chiron will do one thing.
What's that?
And that is every model we've done in
A showcase.
in hopefully order. We will not showcase, but we will take pictures of. But we will take pictures of all, and we
That's
might as
me.
well do a showcase. We will do a
I see
showcase
you
of
watching that.
models.
All right.
And after that, we will try and make little. We will try and use the gaming boards and the dial, and the little
Wait, is this live?
field pieces to try and make.
Maybe. 8 subscribers.
Yes, we'll
No,
definitely.
And
we
0
definitely.
likes.
Yes. Well.
Nobody
Might as
can
well, like,
chat.
And anything that you
We
support
haven't
us,
even got any.
we will like. And
Danny, maybe you should make shorts, because everyone scrolls
Maybe.
across shorts and we get lots of views then.
Maybe.
Because they'll
we don't
come
care about
across it.
views. We just care about people's happiness. Plus, we scroll across shorts straight away,
Right.
and you don't even acknowledge them. The ones you like, you might give a like.
We done?
And
We done for today?
after
make
we've
sure.
done like a little showcase, once the entire series is done, we will take pictures of all the models and in like scenic ways. And we hope you enjoyed this episode and enjoyed what we talked about. Bye.
And take care, and we shall see you again.
Also, make sure to
Not now. This is meant to be an
check
ending.
new channel, which is going to be out in 2 years. Gaming with Rock Gorilla.
Oh, you're trying to plug yours already, are you? Okay.
In 2 years.
All right. Well, thank you
Stop
very
it.
much for joining us. If you've come across our video, we've been doing it. Thank you very much.
That Slim Chat. Anyway, yeah.
I think I'm going to have my hands full here. So you have
Anyway,
a nice
yeah,
evening. Hope you
anyway,
have a nice weekend.
even I'm not going to get myself a channel yet.
I'll
And that will probably be in like
Get here.
2 and a bit years.
Get here. Right, come say goodbye. Come say bye.
Even I'm not going to get my channel in 2 years. It will
Right.
take
Come here.
So
There we go.
Bye,
Right. So
that
You
is
say-
all for this episode.
Bye, guys.
And we didn't even need to be right back. So we hope you enjoyed very much with your deepest heart. And we will
If
see you
anyone
next
was
time.
any watching,
Bye.
if anyone was watching, bye.
You're too
No
late.
one
They
was
can't hear you.
watching.